No, please. Please, I'm begging you.
I, Vivian Rossetti, am the new head of the Rossetti family, the first Godmother in its history. Vincent O'Brien is the heir to the O'Brien family and my arranged fiancé. This union was to forge the most powerful criminal empire in Bay City and end the endless turf wars.
Godmother, Vincent's called a bunch of times. He says he needs to talk to you, face to face. To call off the wedding, break the engagement.
But Vincent chose to dump the engagement right when I was wiping out our oldest enemy. He thinks he just destroyed a wedding. Truth is, he just opened the gates of hell on the O'Brien family. Tell Vincent to meet me in the box.
Got it, Godmother. About the funding and armed protection we're providing to the O'Brien family.
Freeze it all. We reassess.
If we do that, the O'Briens will be in deep shit.
I said freeze everything.
Got it.
I'm calling off the wedding. The engagement is over.
Give me one good reason.
I found my true love. She makes me feel something I've never felt before.
The engagement can be cancelled. But you'll tell the old men in person. This was your call, not mine. Was there something else?
Vivian, I'm telling you, I'm breaking off our engagement and you have no reaction at all.
I said the engagement can be cancelled, but you deliver the news.
How the hell can you not care?
The alliance between our families. You made your choice. I accept.
You've been waiting for this, haven't you? You want it out.
Then tell me, who's your true love?
Gloria Valentine.
The bankrupt Valentine girl. Nice taste.
You're always so cold. I get nothing from you, no warmth. Being with you is like being with a goddamn machine.
The Rossettis won't go to war with the O'Brien this, will they?
You walking away is your business. The O'Brien family is still an ally of the Rossettis. I'm not dragging my whole family into a bloodbath over you. Notice all the families, every wedding invitation we send out, pull it back, and be brutally honest about why. If anyone has questions, give them nothing.
Godmother, about the funding and armed protection for the O'Briens.
Hold on. Sever all information sharing and freeze every reply channel to the O'Briens. Let's see how the other families twitch first.
Found the love for my life. Gonna spend the rest of my life with her.
Son, finding true love is a blessing. Your old man is happy for you.
Congrats, brother. She's a knockout.
About damn time you found a real one. Cheers.
Leo, dig up everything on Gloria. Every man she's lashed onto, every action she's took, how the hell she met Vincent.
Godmother, what's this about?
I'm assessing the O'Brien family's credit risk. The woman Vincent puts on his arm, directly security of the Rossetti family in this territory.
Godmother, I was being short-sighted.
The Rossetti-O'Brien relationship will proceed strictly by the book. A goddamn fling isn't worth gambling my family foundation on. He chose his path, I'll walk mine. Round up the capros, the council chamber, day after tomorrow. I need to give them an explanation.
Got it. Right away. Godmother, Ivanov is still expecting you tomorrow at the racetrack.
It's still on.
Godmother of the Rossetti, you're awfully quiet today. Something off?
It's nothing. Just a little tired.
Let's go take a break in the shade then.
Godmother, I'm here to apologize on my son's behalf. You two grew up together. What he did, I failed to raise him right.
Vincent made his choice. It's not on you. No apology needed.
Be that as it may, I needed to show my respect.
There's no need.
Will this broken engagement affect things between our families?
Whether Vincent and I marry or not won't change decisions the Rossetti family makes.
It's a relief. I was afraid you might act on impulse and damage our alliance.
I don't let personal shit interfere with family interest. Our alliance comes first.
Good, good. That's what I wanted to hear. Some godmother, a natural-born doormat, pathetic.
Godmother, I've got the dirt on Gloria. Gloria was shipped out of state to dodge debt after the Valentines went belly up. She lashed onto 3 men, one after another. All 3 died under mysterious circumstances. Their assets became Gloria's little nest egg to rebuild the Valentine name. She's got a real gift. Within 3 months, every one of those poor bastards think he's the only thing she needs in the world.
I see.
Godmother, Gloria doesn't hold a candle to Vivian in any way. Vanessa's throwing Vivian over for that piece of work. Vincence's out of Vince's goddamn mind.
Didn't Leo just say Gloria's talented?
Vincent will pay for this choice, sooner or later.
Some business the estate needs my attention. Plus, I'm briefing my capos tomorrow. I'll leave you gentlemen to it.
So soon? I was hoping we could get closer, deepen the ties between our families.
Yeah, I thought we'd share a drink.
Plenty of time for that down the road.
The Rossetti godmother seems way off her game today. Maybe the Count's wedding is eating at her.
My son is an exceptional man. Any woman would kill to marry Vincent.
Even the strongest woman is still a woman. Can't get over a man, I guess.
Even if Vivian can't, what's Vivian gonna do? My son's found Vincent's true love. All Vivian can do is to watch.
You're not scared Vivian will retaliate against your family?
We've been allied for decades. The Rossettis won't flip on us. Hell, my son could have done a lot worse, and Vivian would still have to swallow it.
Vivian, you liked my photo. What the hell are you playing?
Wishing you happy.
Vivian, I know you're into me. I get it, not being able to marry me hurts. But Gloria is my true love. I need your blessing to be genuine, not just you blowing me off.
Fine. I genuinely wish you happy. Family is everything. Personal feelings mean jack shit.
The notoriously powerful Rossetti family officially notified other families today that the wedding between Godmother Vivian and O'Brien heir Vincent has been cancelled and all invitations rescinded. Hours before the notice, Vincent went public with his romance with Gloria on social media. Sources say the two were already involved before the engagement was still on.
Didn't stop the vultures from writing fiction.
Godmother! Patrick O'Brien just stormed in with his men! Vivian, get your ass out here!
You threak into my house in the middle of the night. What the hell do you want?
Why did you tell all the families to pull back the wedding invitations?
The wedding is canceled. Shouldn't the invitations be withdrawn?
It's not about the withdrawal, it's the goddamn timing. The O'Briens are in the middle of negotiating profit shares with the other families. You pulling the invitations now tells the whole world the O'Briens just lost their strongest partner. This is catastrophic for us. You've crossed a line.
You're a snake. You're stabbing the O'Brien family in the back. The hell it isn't! You couldn't wait until our business was done!
First, you went public about your little romance on social media. If I didn't respond, every boss in the city would think I'm a goddamn doormat. It'd ruin my power as godmother. Second, with the engagement dead, I'm a free agent. That opens the door for new alliances. Making that clear immediately serves the Rossetti family's external interests.
What new alliance? You've got the O'Briens. And even if you wanted to look, it could have waited a few days.
Third, I can't have my own capos hearing from some outsider that their godwoman got dumped and stayed silent. That's how you rot a family from the inside.
You can spin it all you want. This is payback.
You flatter yourself. I have no interest in revenge. I would never let personal bullshit damage my family's interests.
Fine! Then you better remember our deal. Nothing changes. Financial backing and an armed support stay put!
I'm briefing my capos tomorrow. Patrick, you can sit in. I won't hide any internal Rossini decision from you.
Don't play tricks with me, Vivian. The O'Brien family is not to be trifled with.
Don't worry, honey. I'm right here with you. Whatever happens, we'll face it together.
Have you prepared for today's Rossetti Capo meeting?
Why the hell do I need to listen to a bunch of kappas?
The Rossetti family is the underground ruler of Bay City. Everything they do shifts the whole damn landscape. Understanding their internal decisions is invaluable.
Vivian still has a soft spot for Vincent. She won't have the guts to retaliate against the O'Briens.
She already agreed, so it's settled. I'm taking Gloria to a concert.
Canceling the wedding was ugly enough. Vivian letting Vincent observe her offering a way out. You don't spit on a peace offering. You are going.
Honey, you have to think of the bigger picture. The concert can wait.
Salvatore, our families have been allies for decades, always had each other's backs. I need to know this broken engagement won't rattle things. You have to make sure Vivian doesn't let her emotions screw this up.
I believe that Vivian will handle it. If she lets personal matters interfere with this alliance, she's not fit to be godmother. That's all I needed to hear.
With all these kappas watching, she won't dare pull in anything.
Exactly. If Vivian tries to pull a fast one, those family old men won't stand for it.
The meeting is now in session. Marcus, did you finish the investigation I assigned?
Godmother, the results are in. Shall I read them out?
Godmother, we've combed through the O'Brien's books. There are 3 core operations. First, the smuggling routes through the east side docks. We front 40% of the money, and now the payback cycle is dragging out at least another year. Second, the casino take up north. We're supposed to get 25%, but the last few months' intake is way below projections.
Third, the property portfolio they put up as collateral. Its risk rating is skyrocketing. We're likely going to be left holding the bag.
These 3 are representative.
I've decided to withdraw all financial support and armed protection from the O'Brien family and terminate the alliance. Anyone in favor? Anyone against?
Godmother, cutting off the money to the O'Briens now will definitely clean up our ledgers. But pivoting so fast, there's no way to guarantee this year's margins.
If we pull support now, won't the outside world call it revenge? It'll tarnish your reputation.
We've been allied for 20 years. Doing this now, won't the other families misunderstand?
Everything is based on the facts. We'll choose new partners simultaneously. Everyone will got it. Anyone else opposed?
This is bullshit! The Rossettis cannot cut off funding and protection, and you sure as hell cannot dissolve this alliance. That notice pulling the wedding invites already pushed my family to the edge of a cliff. You sever the alliance now, you're flat out sentencing the O'Briens to death! Vivian, you swore no retaliation. Now you're pointing a gun at your own people just to settle some petty grudge. You don't deserve to be Godmother.
I only bet on winning hands. Vincent saddled himself with a toxic asset. The O'Brien family's position has collapsed. Staying in the game would be betraying the Rossettis. I don't give a damn about the gossip. My only job is to protect the Rossetti family. Family is everything. I'll ask one more time. Who's in favor? Who's against?
The O'Brien family is over.
I'm against it!
Observers don't get a vote. You shut your mouth, or I'll throw you out.
You can't agree with this. Oppose it! God damn it, oppose it!
Then it's unanimous. The dissolution of the alliance is effective immediately. All funding and armed protection is revoked. The O'Brien family and the Rossetti family are officially decoupled.
Vivian, how can you be so ruthless? I just broke off an engagement. Why the hell do you have to bury the whole O'Brien family for it?
Meeting adjourned.
20 years of history between our families. It shouldn't end like this. Without Rossetti protection, every old enemy, every new one, they'll come for us. Do you want to watch my family get wiped out?
I'm not the godfather anymore. The godmother makes all decisions for the Rossetti family. There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
Stop right there! You said no retaliation. What happened to your words?
This isn't retaliation.
Don't bullshit me! If I hadn't broken off the engagement, you would never have done this!
Everything is backed up by data. Go to look at the books yourself.
You know damn well making this call right now will push the O'Briens over the edge! Why the hell can't you think about my family for 1 second?
I am the godmother of the Rossetti family. The only thing that matters to me is the Rossetti family interests.
You've changed.
You're right. Oh, sweetie, who's got the nerve to upset an O'Brien? Come here, sit down. Tell me everything. Whoever hurt you, I'll be the first to make them sorry.
Who do you think, Vivian?
What did she do?
She's not just freezing the funds and protection. She dissolved the whole goddamn alliance. The O'Briens haven't just lost an ally. We've lost the confidence of every other family. Without new money coming in, we won't last long.
Let me try. Let me talk to Vivian for you.
You think she'll listen to you?
I still have some connection here. A few of the old family bosses owed my father favors. I can set up a meeting, get Vivian the table. We'll host at the old Valentine family chapel.
Why chapel?
No one pulls a trigger in a sacred place. It'll put everyone at ease.
It's that Valentine girl, Gloria.
Uncle Kirenko, it's me, Gloria. It's been too long.
The youngest Valentine, what do you want?
You must have heard about the Rossetti and O'Blients falling apart.
I heard.
Vincent wants to sit down and talk with Vivian.
Their family feud's got nothing to do with me. Go out on a limb for a dumped family and piss off Vivian? Only a moron would do that.
We're asking you to act as a witness. It's why I'm calling.
Asking me to be a witness for the godmother, that's a nod to my status. Worth considering.
Oh, and Montoya will also be there as a witness.
Montoya's in too? All right, send me the time and place. I'll be there.
Kirinenko's in.
That's incredible. You bagged an old school boss like him.
The Valentine name still carries a little weight around here. Next up, Montoya. More pressure on Vivian.
Who is this?
Mr. Montrose, it's Gloria Valentine.
A Valentine. What's the play?
I hear you've had a long relationship with the Rossettis. I'm arranging a sit-down with Vivian. We'd like you to act as a witness.
I heard all about Vincent O'Brien's big love confession. You're something else.
You flatter me. This will open doors for the O'Briens to do a lot more business for you. Combined with the Rossettis, we'd be undisputed power in Bay City.
Can't pass it up. Text me the time and place.
Monterey's in. Both big bosses are locked. Now for Vivian. You need to make this call yourself.
Why me?
Kirinenko and Montoya here on Gloria's Ivette, sure, but Vivian doesn't know that. Only a call from Vincent shows Vivian that the O'Brien family still has cards to play. What?
Gloria and I want to talk about the alliance. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, the Valentine family chapel.
Fine. You gets 10 minutes. Know what you're going to say.
She said yes. Do you really think it can work?
Once Vivian steps inside that chapel, I have ways to make her reinstate the alliance.
Guess I'm early.
Uncle Kirinko, Mr. Montoya, thank you both for coming. We asked you here because of a very delicate situation. Vivian is cutting off all funding and protection from the O'Briens, all because Vincent wouldn't marry her. As Rossetti godmother, she's using her family's business to settle a personal score. It's disgraceful.
What exactly are you hoping for?
You two carry immense weight in this city. If you speak, Vivian has to listen. Breaking the engagement is between Vivian and Vincent. It shouldn't burn two whole families. Make this right, and the O'Briens will grant both of you free access to the East Side docks for 3 months.
Not just the docks. The O'Brien family will owe you a personal favor.
Godmother, you made it. We've been waiting. Please have a seat.
I didn't expect to see you two here. You didn't speak of other family heads would be attending.
Godmother, we've known each other for years. No outsiders here tonight, just a chance to catch up.
Godmother, you're not suggesting these two respected bosses aren't worthy of being witnesses, are you?
I'm suggesting you're not worthy of talking to me at all. Godmother, the second Vincent confesses to me, you freeze O'Brien funding and protection. That was remarkably fast. I work efficiently, always have.
You're just bitter I picked Gloria, so you're out for blood. How do you expect any boss in this city to respect a godmother who runs her operations on jealousy?
Matters of the heart are a tangled mess.
My decision to withdraw support was based purely on the Rossetti family's interest. It has nothing to do with personal feelings.
You know damn well that dissolving our alliance makes my family look weak. It makes me look incapable of leading the O'Briens. You went ahead anyway. That's vengeance, plain and simple. When you act like this, what family head with any real clout, Kirinenko, Montoya, would ever work with you again?
Godmother, you just took over. Canceling a decades-old alliance so fast is gonna cause some ugly rumors. That damages your reputation.
Withdrawing funding and protection on top of it. Your own capos will start thinking you're too emotional for the job.
Every decision the Rossetti family makes is for its own benefit. Is it really all about the family's interests? What else would it be? You people are all the same. You pretend nothing touches you, but behind closed doors, you're just as dirty and ruthless as the rest of us. If you've got any real skill, help the O'Briens yourself. Or maybe ask Kirinenko or Montoya to reach into their pockets. I'll help Vincent, obviously. Best of luck to you both. Oh, and I won't be attending the wedding. I'm swamped. If your goal is to get me to keep funding and protecting the O'Briens, we've got nothing left to discuss. Goodbye.
Vivian! Don't you want to know why Vincent chose to confess his love to me?
I don't need to know a damn thing. Don't worry, Vincent. It's not the end of the world. There has to be another way.
Godmother Rossetti, wait! Vivian, hold on! Godmother, I'm truly sorry. I barely know Gloria. I had absolute no intention of crossing the Rossetti family.
When we were in there talking, we were genuinely trying to look out for you. You please don't hold it against us.
A chapel might be sacred ground, but fill it with lies, and it's nothing but a sewer.
That two-faced bitch, Gloria. She fooled us. Let's go. Time to settle the score.
The fact that Vivian showed up tonight means she's not over you. This whole thing is just hate because she still loves you.
I'm too much of a catch. Of course she can't let go. She's squeezing the O'Briens to make me crawl back.
But you can't crawl back to her. We'll face this together. Whatever it takes, we'll get through it.
Gloria!
Uncle Kirinka, Mr. Montoya.
You conniving little, you've got some serious balls trying to screw us over. From now on, you'll get nothing from us. By tomorrow, every family connected to the Mercs family will have you blacklisted.
Please, just let me explain.
So this is the heir to the O'Brien family. Pathetic. Absolutely goddamn pathetic. Without the Rossettis shielding you, you'll be died in 3 months.
Without the Rossettis protecting us, is the O'Brien family really done for?
If it really comes down to it, we can liquidate everything the O'Briens own. We'll start over somewhere new, just the two of us.
No. The O'Brien family's roots are here. We can't just leave. Just have to see if any family is still willing to throw us a rope.
When the O'Briens had Rossetti money and muscle backing them, they started a ton of projects and made a lot of enemies. Now that we've pulled support, the situation is brutal.
That was the obvious outcome. The old families are all circling.
Word's already out that our alliance is dead. The underground banks have reassessed the O'Brien's credit risk. They won't be getting another dime. They can't hold out much longer.
Any chatter coming from inside the O'Brien family?
Their Kappas have called for an inquiry session. They're going to demand answers from Patrick and Vincent.
I never thought Vivian would dissolve the alliance and freeze the funding and protection. This is all my fault. Please, forgive me.
You're the heir to the O'Brien family. How the hell can you say something so reckless? I never thought? Explain yourself. You weren't thinking about this family at all. You just broke the engagement on a whim. Now even the lone hacks won't touch us. Every single crisis we're facing is because of you.
Everyone, calm down. Blaming Vincent right now isn't going to fix anything. And ending his engagement was a personal matter.
Let me ask one thing. Did you really not see this coming? Or do you just not have the stomach to discipline Vincent, even if it means destroying this family?
Marriage is about a man's lifelong happiness. He has to be with someone he actually wants.
We're not here for a goddamn father-son soap opera. We need a way out of this mess. What exactly do you plan to do? Tell us.
Everyone, I haven't figured out how to solve this yet. I swear I'll make it right. You have to trust me.
I'm asking everyone to give Vincent a little more time to resolve this.
Fine, we can give Vincent some more time. But if Vincent can't come up with a plan to keep us alive,
The next meeting won't be an inquiry. It'll be a family tribunal.
We can't just sit here doing nothing. We have to go see Vivian. The Rossettis are the only ones who can save us.
Patrick's here.
Let Patrick in.
Are you trying to destroy the O'Brien family?
I'm not trying to destroy anyone.
You pulled the funding and the protection, so the underground banks cut us off. Our enemies are circling. This is all on you!
I'm not the godmother of the O'Brien family. Your survival isn't my responsibility.
Vivian, you and Vincenta grew up together. Doesn't any of that history mean anything to you?
Personal feelings and family business are separate. They can't be used as bargaining carbs.
Vince was humiliated by Kapoor's in that inquiry today. He's never been shamed like that. You don't feel anything?
Vincent needs to own his choices. It has nothing to do with me, and I can't help him.
How the hell can you say it has nothing to do with you? None of this would have happened if you hadn't dissolved the alliance. Just keep the funding and protection flowing, and it all stops.
I have no reason to restore the alliance. I won't damage my family's interests.
Godmother, this is a brand new shipping route. We can redirect the funds and the elite armed units we pulled from the O'Briens, push hard to secure this channel, and generate massive returns.
Execute the plan.
do you want to consider?
No need. I trust your ability.
How dare you take the money and protection meant for my family and funnel it into some new operation?
The O'Brien family is too high risk. Better to open a new pipeline that actually delivers results.
The O'Brien's crisis is entirely your doing. You've got some nerve standing there acting like it's just business.
If that's what you want to believe, I've got nothing else to say. I have work to do. Show our guest out.
You're a cold-hearted bitch! You'll regret it!
Godmother, you need to see this.
The Rossetti gave the alliance and frozen O'Brien funding and protection purely out of emotional spite. She is an immature leader, and this decision has already sparked serious tension within the Rossetti family. In the future, don't bother bringing me this trash.
This kind of rumor undermines the Rossetti family's authority and your reputation. Should we issue a clarification to the other families?
No.
Do you want me to warn Gloria to keep her mouth shut?
Unnecessary. The Rossetti family's authority isn't shaken by a few whispers. What we do now is tell every family we're opening a new route. Let them all see we've truly cut the O'Briens loose.
If other families ask questions, what's our response?
Every action serves the family's interests. Personal feelings were never a factor.
She's colder and more ruthless than any man.
Kirinko and Montoya got conned. They won't let it slide. From tomorrow on, the O'Brien's situation will get a hell of a lot worse.
Godmother, Vincent is here. Says he has to see you.
Let him in.
Are you happy now?
What exactly do I have to be happy about?
I've been on the phone all day with our business partners, telling business partners the O'Briens haven't been abandoned by the Rossettis.
The facts talk for themselves.
You know damn well that cutting the alliance now makes every other family sit back and wait. Even the loan hacks won't loan. Everyone wants a piece of the O'Briens. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Loan sharks lend for profit, not because of who does what. As for what you should do, it's not my problem.
You're just out for revenge.
You're not worth the effort. The root cause of all this is the O'Brien family's fundamental weakness. You can't weather a goddamn storm. Blame no one but yourselves.
You were never so heartless before.
Everything I do is for the Rossetti family.
Is there nothing left between us? Not even a shred of feeling?
I don't take interest in another woman's man.
This quarter's revenue stream is stable. Docks and casino profits are up 30%. Funds from cooperative ventures with other families are fully in place. Only one problem.
What's the problem?
The O'Brien family's land-backed loan is due. They can't cover the principal nor the interest. They're asking for a break on the interest and an extension on the principal.
Already out of cash. It was fast.
Underground banks have cut them off and are calling in all debts. Several partner families have also frozen their investment. Their books are dry. Godmother, do we reduce the interest or give them more time?
Not a cent reduced. Principal and interest paid in full, on time. If they can't pay, we take the collateral.
Godmother, catching their turf right now, it's squeezing them pretty hard. People will say we're heartless. Maybe we should—
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yes, Godmother.
Good work, everyone. Meeting adjourned. For once, the day's work is actually done. Take a walk with me, clear my head.
It would be an honor, Godmother.
Please, don't pull out of our deal. I'll get the money together. The O'Brien family still has real assets.
What assets? Without the Rossettis backing you, you've got nothing.
Mr. O'Brien, what are you doing here?
Vivian, can we talk? Alone?
Godmother, I'll check the shops up ahead.
Let's just sit down and talk properly.
My time is short. Know what you want to say.
Do you know the underground banks have cut us off completely? The O'Briens are flat broke?
That was predictable.
We've already defaulted on loans from several families. We're having to hand over properties just to settle debts.
Your debt to the Rossettis is also coming due. You will pay on time. If you can't, per the signed agreement, we take the casinos and the territories.
You know damn well we can't pay. Can't you just give us a little breathing room? If you seize the casinos, the family loses its last major cash flow.
It's your problem, not mine. The Rossettis aren't going to eat your losses.
Why are you squeezing so goddamn hard? Just let us catch our breath.
Everyone is accountable for their own choices.
I'm drowning here. Every day I open my eyes, it's more bad news. Can't you cut me a little slack?
Vincent, cutting you slack is a wife's job. Your wife is Gloria, not me.
Don't say that, Vivian. When you talk like that, it's like ice in my veins.
Not my concern.
Our families were allies for decades. Now the O'Briens are in trouble and the Rossettis just stand by and watch. What do you think that says to the other families?
What the other families think is irrelevant. The only important thing, that is the Rossetti family's interests.
We can renegotiate the revenue splits on all our operations. Give the Rossettis a much bigger cut.
Are you begging me now?
Call it whatever you want. Just save the O'Brien family.
Even if you beg, the O'Brien family's fundamental strength hasn't improved. You still don't qualify as a Rossetti ally. and I won't restore funding and protection.
Then what the hell do you want? What will it take for you to let my family off the hook?
I'm simply protecting Rossetti interests.
I'm willing to put up more properties as collateral.
Those properties don't present the O'Brien's future. A family with no future isn't worth the investment. What is Gloria doing?
She's reaching out to her old connections, trying to find someone to help.
Any luck? What the O'Briens need is a power that can actually pull you out of the mud, not one empty hope after another.
You're just dying to watch the O'Brien family crash and burn, aren't you?
I'm not the one attacking the O'Brien family.
But your actions caused all of this!
The O'Brien family is in this mess because their own strength couldn't back up their ambitions.
You would have never treated us like this before.
Before, we were family. Now, we have no ties whatsoever.
You really won't give me or my family a way out? Not even a gesture?
The decision is made. It will not be changed.
You can make a new decision. What capo would dare challenge you?
Given the current facts, I can't justify a new decision to myself.
Are you determined to burn every last bridge?
He didn't get what he wanted. He looked pretty tired.
I suppose so.
Family is in a crisis, but if you all just trust me and Vincent, we'll get through it.
We're at the edge of a cliff, and you want blind faith? Enough talk! Vincent needs to present a real plan. Since Vincent broke the engagement, our territory has shrunk like crazy, and we've lost several capos. Should just demand Vincent's life in return?
This is not Vincent's fault.
Shut the hell up! This is an O'Brien family inquiry. A washed-up little tramp from a dead family has no right to speak here.
Gloria is Vincent's woman now. That makes Gloria part of the O'Brien family. Gloria has every right to talk.
Who the hell agreed she's family? If it weren't for this slut, Vivian would never have been pissed off. None of this would be happening. Gloria, you're nothing but a cheap whore who slept your way into this family. As far as O'Brien family are concerned, you're lower than a dog in the O'Brien yard.
Letting you sit in that chair is already more respect than you deserve, and it's only for Vincent's sake. Open your mouth one more time and I'll cut your tongue out myself.
Everyone, please stop. This is all my fault. Gloria has nothing to do with this. She's been working non-stop trying to find outside help for this family. I believe she'll do everything in her power to pull us through.
Has she found anyone? Where are these miracle families she's supposed to have found?
Please, just give me a chance. I'll go to Vivian. I'll beg her to spare the O'Brien family.
What the hell are you to beg Vivian? She wouldn't even waste a glance on you. You're not even worthy to kneel at her feet.
Have you said enough? The Valentine name once meant something in this city. Let her try. What's the harm?
Give me one chance. If Vivian wants me to eat shit and smile, I'll do it. I'll do whatever it takes.
Gloria.
Trust me, my love. I can do this.
No more arguments. As the head of the O'Brien family, I declare that Gloria will represent us in negotiations with Vivian.
If there are no further objections, this meeting is over.
Sagestruck.
If I don't put on a good show, how the hell do I get these morons to trust me?
My love, you didn't deserve that.
Vivian already humiliated you in that chapel. You really want to go see her again?
My love, a little humiliation is nothing as long as I earn the right to stand beside you.
Choosing you was the best decision I ever made.
What we have is true love. There's no right or wrong. You chose me, and I swear I won't let you lose.
Godmother, Gloria is here. She's asking to see you.
Put her in the sitting room.
She's already been waiting for 40 minutes.
Then let her wait another 40.
Yes, Godmother.
You wanted to see me. What for? Don't you think you've gone too far with the O'Brien family? The Rossetti family adjusted its strategic position based on our interests. There's no too far. Did you even consider that when you pulled the funding and protection, the underground banks and every other family would follow your lead? The underground banks and the other families follow the money. They don't blindly follow me.
Please, just let Vincent off the hook. Don't make it so hard on him. I'm begging you.
Vincent's not a child. He made his choice, now he has to face the music. And you're begging me?
Yes, I'm begging you. Please spare Vincent. I'm on my knees here.
Family is about interests, not sentiment.
You're just waiting Vincent to crawl back and grovel.
This is strictly business. Personal feelings are irrelevant.
Fine. If you want to keep cold, then let's talk about what you stand to gain. And what could you possibly bring to the table?
The Valentine family still has hidden supply channels and smuggling notes out of state. We can partner with the Rossettis, help you expand. Tell Marcus to bring in the latest intel.
What intel?
Patience. You'll see soon enough. Open it. After the Valentine family collapsed, those channels and nodes were swallowed up by out-of-state families. What exactly were you planning to partner with?
You dug into me!
Didn't need to. Any mid-level player out of state could have given me that information. Do you care about anything besides ledgers and intel files? I only care about facts.
The way you operate, you're just gonna lose a powerful ally like the O'Briens, and someone else is gonna scoop up the pieces.
Bay City is crawling with powerful families. One less ally is nothing.
One day, Vivian, you will pay for those words!
It seems that the O'Briens really are at the end of the line. Word is their capos have issued an ultimatum. No solution by next week, they convened a family tribunal. Vincent will be formally stripped of his inheritance.
So they'll be desperate for a lifeline. They'll chase any shadow that looks like an opportunity.
Gloria's reach is too short. She can't find a family strong enough to save the O'Briens. According to what I'm hearing, the last man Gloria latched onto out of state was an accountant. Signed his last 3 properties over to her, then put a gun in his mouth and pulled the trigger.
Her past is irrelevant. I have no interest in her sordid little history.
Godmother, Patrick O'Brien is on the line.
Put Patrick through.
Some of my capos are suggesting I step down as head of the family. What do you think?
That's your family's internal affair. I'm an outsider. It's none of my business.
They say I can't groom an heir, that I'm not a fit leader.
I don't concern myself with other families' succession problems.
Is there really nothing left in you? Not one shred of pity?
I'm the godmother of the Rossetti family. I make decisions based on one thing: profit versus risk.
Back in my day, I was considered ruthless. But I've got nothing on you.
The times got more ruthless. Not me.
Patrick's on his last legs. If he still had a shred of pride as family head, he'd be on his knees begging you by now.
Then he's not completely broken yet. How much longer can he hold out?
Vivian still said no.
This is insane. Vincent broke off an engagement. Big goddamn deal. She's going to bury our whole family over it.
The other families are circling, and my own capos want my head on a platter. I don't think I can hold on to my seat.
All I did was call off a wedding. What's the big deal? She's letting her emotion drive a knife into the O'Brien's family.
You're right, son. This is all on her. She still wants you. That's why she's turning your personal history into a family war. She's trying to force you to crawl back.
Son, go to her again. I can't lose my position as head of our family.
If your father gets thrown out, we lose control of the O'Brien name. Everything.
At Times Square, Vivian burned every bridge. Going back won't do a damn thing.
I got word Salvatore's family is at the opera tonight. You bring up in front of him. Vivian won't be able to shut you down.
Yes, Salvatore respects tradition. Go tonight.
Fine. I'll go.
Godmother, Mr. O'Brien is here.
What the hell is he doing here? Humiliating our family by breaking the engagement wasn't enough? Now he stalks us to the opera? Does he think I'm a goddamn doormat?
Mom, don't let him ruin your evening. Let him in.
Engaged for 20 years, and he just throws it away. Only a piece of shit pulls something like that. It's a slap in the face to the Rossettis, and I'm not swallowing it.
Our daughter's grown. Let her handle it.
Mr. Rossetti, Mrs. Rossetti.
Take a seat. Watch the show with us.
Mr. Rossetti, the reason I came tonight...
What do you want? Coming all the way to the opera, are you here to hand-deliver your wedding invitation?
No, I found a pair of Victorian-age antique opera glasses. I know you enjoy the opera, so I wanted you to have them. And I also need a word with Vivian.
I wouldn't dare use something so refined. Take them and go.
Watch. It's at the climax.
What do you want to say?
The family capos are convening a tribunal. They want to force my father to step down.
The O'Briens' internal affairs are none of my concern.
You know exactly how this crisis started.
The crisis started because the O'Brien family is too weak to handle a damn surprise.
Gloria says the Valentines still have connections. We just need time, but the Lonarchs are squeezing too tight.
Gloria's a broke, fallen house princess. What connections could she possibly dig up? Your woman can't deliver, so you come running to my daughter? What do you take her for?
Mom, I'll handle this. Let's talk in the car.
Vincent is such a bastard.
Enough. Our daughter will take care of everything. Let's watch the show.
My father has held that seat for years. If the tribunal throws him out, he'll be a complete clown. I came here to beg you to help him. I came here to beg you to help Patrick O'Brien.
What exactly do you think I can do?
Restore the funding and protection. Reinstate the alliance.
Absolutely not.
Then don't restore the alliance. Just hold off collecting our debts. If the Rossettis take the lead, the other families will back off. Just let us breathe.
I won't do anything that harms my family's interests.
I never imagined it would come to this.
Every choice has a price tag. You chose to chase your true love. Now you pay the price.
If I had just never went to that party...
Saying that now changes nothing.
Is there really no chance left?
I already gave you a chance.
When?
In the box. At the underground fight.
Can you give me another one?
You only get one.
I saw Vincent could barely walk straight. I figured you'd made your final decision.
He begged me to save the O'Briens. I said no.
You didn't disappoint me. You're a true godmother. But is there truly not a feeling left for him?
Dad, you sat in this seat once. Would you forgive someone who stabbed you in the back?
Never.
Neither will I.
Dad, I saw Vivian.
Was Salvatore there? What did she say?
Salvatore was there.
She agreed? She's going to help the O'Briens?
She said no. Not an inch of wiggle room.
We're screwed.
Is it really so bad? A tribunal can't just remove the head of the family.
You don't get it. Vincent couldn't convince Vivian. I've got nothing to tell the capos. They can invoke a special clause and force me to hand over my seat.
It can't happen. If you lose that seat, we lose control of the O'Brien family.
If the capis vote to invoke the clause, I'm out. There's nothing else I can do. Just come home. We'll figure out how to appease these capos.
The loan sharks have downgraded the O'Brien's credit ratings. That's not a good sign.
Several family partnerships we had were terminated by the other side. The losses aren't catastrophic, but they're stacking up.
I'm holding over a dozen demand letters. They say if we don't pay up, they're seizing our assets and territory.
Vincent, have you found a solution yet? How long are you going to drag it out?
I will find a way. I swear.
Backing Vincent into a corner isn't going to help. Patrick, if he hadn't broken that engagement, we wouldn't be here. If we don't squeeze him, we squeeze you. Patrick, you couldn't even raise your son right. You're not fit to lead. I've had enough. I go to invoke the special clause and remove you so we can elect a real leader.
I second you.
Are you really going to do this?
Patrick, you built this family up to its teak. But given where we are now, you really aren't fit to sit in that chair anymore. I can step down. Let someone with real ability take over. Who among you has the capital? Who has the connections to fix this crisis? If any of you can stand up and say you can fix this, you're the new head of the O'Brien family. We're one family. The O'Briens have weathered countless storms, and every time we stood together. How can you turn your guns on your own now?
This time is different. One of our own stabbed us first.
Don't let your minds run wild. Right now, unity is what matters. We face everything together.
Tonight, at Noretsky's private casino, there's a regular poker game. Every family's key players will be there. If we can find someone willing to throw us a life drawing, we can survive this.
Godmother, this is Gloria Valentine's complete trail from the last few years. On the surface, all 3 men she was with committed suicide. Dig a little, and things get suspicious. The key point is, every asset those men left behind was liquidated by Gloria into cash. We can't trace where it's hidden.
Gloria's smart.
Not smart. Professional.
It seems that Gloria targeting Vincent wasn't about the O'Brien money.
Gloria's after the O'Brien shell.
She's already milked enough capital from those 3 men. What she lacks is territory and operations. She won't just stand by and watch the O'Briens lose everything. I wonder if Gloria will show up tonight as a Valentine or as the O'Brien daughter-in-law to be.
Leo, tell Nowitzki I'll be at the game tonight.
Godmother, you're going yourself?
Yes.
Got it.
Vincent, talk to old Rob about the docks. I'll be right back.
The O'Brien docks still have 2 berks available. We could lease them to you, Mr. Robert.
I'll consider it.
Godmother Rossetti, long time no see.
Didn't we just see each other?
That wasn't a formal occasion, doesn't count. Oh, so tonight is formal. Godmother, may I have a word in private?
Anything you have to say can be said right here. You've been quite busy lately, haven't you? Just a strategic adjustment, hardly a big move. Your adjustment put the O'Briens in a death spiral. Don't you think that's a bit much? I'm just following the rules. Don't hide behind rules. You're just out for revenge against Vincent. I don't care what you think. You're just bitter, aren't you? Do you have anything for me to be bitter about?
Bitter that Vincent chose me. You think you're the best at everything, and you got dumped.
I've already won this game. You just sat down at the table. You really think you've won? At least I have the chips. You've got nothing. The O'Brien crisis is decades of debt piling up. All the more reason to cash out. Just you wait. Wait for what? To see who gets to devour the O'Brien carcass. If I decide to feast on the O'Briens, I guarantee you won't even catch a whist.
Godmother Rossetti, graining my humble game in person. I'm honored.
Nowitzki, you've hosted this game for years, giving everyone a place to connect. The honor is mine.
You're too kind, Godmother. We must play a few hands together.
Playing cards with the Godmother. I'm the luckiest man alive.
If I could become a Rossini ally, I'd be laughing in my sleep.
Godmother, could you share what the Rossettis are planning next, so we might get a taste?
Godmother, just a hint. Point us in the right direction.
I appreciate the respect you all show the Rossani family. Our focus this year is opening up the eastern trade routes, securing new resources, and consolidating our new dock berths. If you're interested, talk to Leo. The Rossetti family's door is always open to capable families. Godmother, all that dock business used to be with the O'Briens. Now you've cut ties completely. Rumors say you axed everything because Vincent broke the engagement. Is that true? There's a lot of gossip. I usually ignore it, but let me set the record straight tonight. The split with the O'Briens is because they no longer meet the standard of an ally. It has nothing to do with my personal feelings.
Godmother, the O'Briens are drowning in debt. Their assets are being freezed. They're in a massive crisis. Will the Rossettis throw them a rope?
The Rossettis and O'Briens were allies for over 20 years. Many families in business with them watch them sink. When necessary, I'll extend a hand.
Godmother, you mean you'll take over the O'Brien operation?
Everyone sees right through you. You're just waiting for them to collapse so you can swallow up their territory. Don't dress up your dirty moves with noble reasons.
You think offering a hand is dirty? Then solve the crisis without the Rossettis.
Don't be so smug. I won't let you profit off this.
I hope you can back it up.
Gloria, you need to know, we're running dangerously low on liquid funds.
I have to find a way to keep Patrick and Zinterman in control of the O'Brien family. Otherwise, everything I've sunk in is gone.
The hole in the O'Brien's books is massive. The money you've poured in hasn't made a dent.
If another family steps in now, Patrick and Vincent will lose grip completely.
There's only one play left. Send Vincent to beg Vivian. If the Rossettis step in, they might let Patrick and Vince Safeface keep running things.
Vincent's already begged multiple times. Vivian's not biting. We're out of options.
Then save yourself. Force them to hand over territory to the Rossinis. Once that news hits, our debt papers will spike in value. We can cash out and walk.
It isn't about money anymore. Let me think.
Gloria, decide fast. We can't hold on too long.
Vincent, come over. We need to talk about saving the O'Briens.
Gloria, did you find a family willing to help?
Relax. Sit down. I found a way out of this crisis.
You found a way? That's amazing. What is it?
Right now, without a new power stepping in, your position in the family is shaky. So I need you to go to Vivian again.
It's always the same result. It's useless.
This time is different. Tell Vivian we'll hand over a chunk of our core dock berries. Give her a shadow stake in the O'Brien family.
What kind of plan is it?
If Vivian accepts your offer, it sends a signal. The other families will follow her lead and back off. The crisis ends and the Capris will recognize you. Vincent, sometimes you have to give to get.
But the O'Briens barely have any territory left.
Is there anyone else who can save us?
Godmother, Gloria's asset collateralization plan hit a wall. One family that was set to take over pulled out. The others are watching.
In the other families' eyes, the O'Briens and Valentines are lashed together. The O'Briens are bleeding, so the Valentines get dragged down too.
Gloria wanted O'Brien territory and assets, but they're being picked apart. Her investment's going up in smoke.
It's to be expected.
From what I'm seeing, Gloria is likely about to cut and run. Word on the street is she's halting further investment. Godmother, Vincent wants to see you.
Let him in.
If there's new intel, I'll report back immediately. You've been digging into Gloria in secret.
It's all public information. No digging required.
I don't waste time on trivial things.
Everyone out there knows Gloria's past now.
Who else could it be but you?
People aren't stupid. They do their own homework.
Gloria had a rough past, sure. But she did it to survive.
You can't blame her for that.
I don't care about blame. I just know she's not a simple woman.
When did you know she was trouble?
From the moment she lashed onto you.
You just watched her get close to me and didn't lift a finger to stop it? When I walked away, you didn't try to stop me at all.
It was all your choice.
So this was all part of your plan.
In my plan, you weren't supposed to choose that.
Gloria's having a really hard time right now.
You're not doing much better.
Aren't you scared we'll pull the O'Briens through and rise again?
You pull off a comeback, I'll be the first to throw you a party.
You really don't feel anything, do you?
What exactly do you want me to feel?
Gloria sent me to offer you a different deal for Rossetti funding and protection.
What kind of deal? Be specific.
No partnership this time. We hand over O'Brien dock berths straight up in exchange for funding and protection.
It's not a bad idea.
But the O'Brien's hole is still there.
We can restructure...
The hole is right there.
You're really just gonna watch us drown?
You chose this path.
Vivian, to be honest, if I hadn't broken the engagement, would you be doing something like this to my family?
No,
So this is revenge.
it's not revenge. The lens I'm looking through is just different now.
I've heard the rumors that Gloria's with me to get the O'Brien power.
You figured it out a little late.
It doesn't matter now. We're out of moves. Gloria's accounts are almost dry.
I expected this.
You saw it all coming.
How much could 3 dead men's estates be worth? Not enough to fill the O'Brien black hole.
She'll just get buried with you.
Gloria hoped I could convince you.
Sorry. I'm not a charity. I can't save you.
I get it.
Bring me the latest intel on the O'Briens and Gloria.
Godmother, the intel you wanted. Gloria's mortgaged, everything except the estate. She's quietly buying up O'Brien date.
What's the O'Brien status?
Just as bad. Some of their lower-level capos are already selling off personal assets.
Is Gloria the one buying?
She's only picking up pieces, mostly from small players. No major families are involved. From what I can see, Gloria wants to hold a huge chunk of O'Brien debt, then walk in as Vincent's woman and take over.
She figured Vincent would convince me to help, so she snatched up the debt.
Godmother, at the poker game, you said you'd help the O'Briens.
So Gloria believed you'd agree to Vincent's request. Everything was a setup.
Put the word out. The Rossettis are fully committed to the East.
The doc burst offer for Rossetti support. Did Vivian accept?
So the Rossettis won't lift a finger for the O'Briens?
How the hell is this happening? I told you to hand her the docs. All she had to do was say the word and she'd profit big, and she still said no? You're lying to me. This is some joke, right?
It's the truth. I'm not lying.
The Rossettis just put out word. Their entire future development's going towards the eastern routes. All their capital and resources are going there.
Did the message say anything about the O'Briens?
Not a word about the O'Briens. They've completely abandoned them.
What are you standing there for? Dump all the debt we're holding, now!
We can only offload that debt at 50 cents on the dollar. The loss will be massive.
You idiot! The Rossettis have completely decoupled from the O'Briens. I underestimated that woman. I thought Vivian was purely profit-driven. Give her a big enough cut, she'd bite. I underestimated her so badly. I gave you too much credit. Calling you trash is a compliment. If we don't get out now, we'll lose everything. Move!
You really are worthless. Completely goddamn useless.
You never talked to me like this before.
What do you want me to say?
So, all those rumors were true?
What rumors? Say it. I want to hear them.
That you crawl into my bed because you wanted the O'Brien power. That you're just using me to rebuild the Valentine name.
And what do you think? If you weren't the O'Brien heir, why the hell would a young, beautiful woman like me ever be with you?
You bitch! So the mask finally comes off! Ugh!
Why the hell should I keep pretending? I bet everything I built over the years on you. And you turned out to be a worthless trash! You ruined me!
I ruined you. You're the bitch who ruined the O'Brien family.
You ruined the O'Briens in person. You're the heir, and you couldn't even hold on to one woman's heart.
And the O'Brien family, spread so goddamn thin, can't even survive one little storm! You're all pathetic! What's the situation?
Our losses, at least $3 billion.
How the hell did it get that high? That's more than my entire net worth!
Put the word out immediately. The Valentines have completely severed ties with the O'Briens. Vincent and I are finished. Get this trash out of my sight.
Godmother, Gloria and Vincent split up.
Only 2 months. It was fast.
Gloria couldn't hold on any longer.
She didn't run fast enough. The O'Brien already dragged her down. Her losses are catastrophic.
How are the partner families reacting?
They're not letting her off the hook just because the two families cut ties. Several families are already going after her for bad debts.
It's about to get a lot worse for Gloria.
What else could happen?
The Valentines' old enemies won't pass up a chance like this. Not to mention those 3 dead men. They had people behind them.
This is going to be entertaining.
Leo, get Vincent on the line. Tell him I'm coming to the O'Brien estate tonight. We need to talk.
Godmother, given the circumstances, will Vincent even agree to talk?
He doesn't have the luxury of saying no.
Mr. O'Brien, this is Leo, the Godmother's assistant. She'd like to talk with you. Are you available tonight?
What does Vivian want to talk about? Family business or personal matters?
Whatever he wants.
The Godmother says tonight, Mr. O'Brien can talk about whatever he likes.
Fine.
See you tonight.
Have all the O'Brien financials ready. You're coming with me.
Yes, Godmother.
She's here. Get the best coffee ready.
What are you sitting there for? Come with me and greet Vivian.
Godmother, please, come inside.
Say something to Vivian.
Gloria dumped me. Are you here to see how far I've fallen?
What are you saying? Vivian grew up with you. Of course she feels for you. She's not here to gloat.
Vivian came tonight because she's forgiven Vincent. Let's get this engagement back on track.
The Godmother is here tonight to discuss the O'Brien family crisis.
I knew it. The Rossettis and O'Briens have been allies for decades.
Of course, the Godmother won't stand by and watch us drown.
Vivian, how much funding are you planning to give us? And what's the arrangement on armed protection? We don't too much. A few $1 billion will do. And once you and Vincent are married, we'll all be family.
The Rossetti family's liquid capital has already been deployed to the east. We can't provide funding to the O'Briens right now.
No money? Then what are you even doing here?
If there's no money, forget about renewing the engagement.
Shut your mouth! Nobody asked you!
Vivian, she misspoke. Ignore her. Money or not, it won't affect the two families restoring the engagement.
I'm here to take the O'Brien as a vassal.
A vassal?
Yes. The O'Briens will become a vassal to the Rossettis.
The O'Briens never planned on being anyone's vassal. What are you doing?
Vivian, how could you? This is too much.
If you think it's too much, I'll leave.
Vivian, don't be upset. Sit down, let's talk. Please, sit.
We're here on business. Address her as Godmother.
Who the hell do you think you are? Talking like that! Get the hell!
Who gave you permission to talk? Shut the hell up!
Godmother, don't listen to a woman's nonsense. I understand what you're saying. You want to save the O'Briens.
It's a transaction, not a rescue.
Dad, don't you see? She's just here to profit off us.
Vincent, how do you not see it?
The Godmother making us a vassal family right now is her way of signaling that the bond between our families is still there.
Once the O'Briens become a Rossini vassal, the underground banks will regain confidence in you. You'll have the money to survive.
Is it true?
The Rossettis are the most powerful family in this city. Everyone follows their lead.
When do you plan to restore our status?
It won't take long. Let's say, symbolically, 6 months.
Six months as a vassal? Are you kidding me?
Given the O'Brien family's standing, 6 months as a vassal, is that unreasonable?
Before the crisis, maybe the O'Briens wouldn't be a vassal. Look at where you are now. You know exactly what your standing is worth.
Even if the O'Briens have nothing left, we're still stronger than other families.
Let's stick to facts. Lately, the O'Briens' peripheral operations and channels have been almost entirely seized. Your books are bone dry. How do you plan to pay off your debts? Apart from a handful of core assets, what makes you think you're better than anyone else?
You dug into our books?
Didn't need to. Anyone could find this out with a few phone calls.
So detailed?
If you're going to act, act with precision. Everything is based on facts.
How long do you want?
At least 50 years. And we appoint the family head. In addition, I'll give you $200 million. It'll keep you safe, ensure you live out your lives comfortably.
Don't even think about it. The O'Briens' will never compromise!
Then we have nothing to discuss.
Can you shut up for once?
They're the ones going too far! How can they humiliate us like this?
No one else will offer a better deal. If you refuse, the O'Brien family can just wait for extinction.
Wait! Vivian, I want a word with you. Alone. Godmother, I'll wait outside.
What are you still sitting there for? Upstairs. Now!
The Kappas have decided to invoke the special clause. My father will be removed as head, and I'll lose my position as heir.
I expected as much.
My father worked for years to build the O'Briens into what they were. Now he's being thrown out. It's brutal.
The hole in the O'Brien books is too big. This crisis will only get worse. The underground banks won't go easy on you just because you're having a hard time. And the Capos won't let you keep screwing up just because of what your father did in the past.
I'm begging you. Help us.
Ideal interest, not personal feelings.
I'll give you the O'Brien estate. Everything my father and I own. Just pull us out of this.
The hole in the O'Brien family is too massive. Throwing money at it is pointless.
If the Rossettis just reach out a hand, the other families will think we've renewed the alliance. The underground banks will start lending again. The O'Briens will be saved.
It would endanger Rossetti interests.
Absolutely not.
So you're just gonna watch the O'Briens and me go under?
I already told you the solution.
That solution means the O'Briens will never rise again.
And you think without it, the O'Briens will rise?
Go ask the other families. See who's willing to help.
The pressure is too much. I can't take it anymore.
Do what I said, and you won't have to carry it.
I can't do it. Just go.
When you can, call me. Though by then, I can't promise the offer will still be this generous.
Godmother, Leo says every family is hunting Gloria down for debt. She's looking for a way to run.
Tell Leo to give her a way out.
Godmother, anything else regarding the O'Briens?
By the book. Make them submit.
I know what to do.
The Rossetti family's next expansion targets align closely with the O'Briens' remaining operations. Our objective is to cut off their last revenue streams and force a total collapse.
This is your call. Give me a reason.
We share many of the same operations as the O'Briens. When we were allies, that was fine. Now they're a competitor. With them in crisis, we press the advantage. Force the collapse. Make them a vessel.
What do you think?
Isn't this too ruthless?
Ruthless solves problems permanently.
The Cappies have no objections. The decision is ratified.
Yes, madam.
Godmother, the route has been arranged for Gloria. Would you like to see her?
Yes.
I knew it. You're the one who had me snatched.
You should thank me. If I hadn't stepped in, another family would have gotten to you first. Sparing me is your fake kindness. In your hands, I doubt I'm much better off. You're a genuinely smart woman. It's a shame you only wanted shortcuts. That's how you ended up here. What's wrong with shortcuts? You just got lucky. If I were in your position, I'd have done it better.
You've got some nerve talking to the Godmam like that.
There's no if in this world. You think too much. Don't stand there acting like you've won. Vincent still chose me. The biggest difference between you and me, you put your hope in men. I rely on myself. Bullshit! What do you want? Just do it. I'm not going to kill you. You were looking for a way out. I'm giving you one. You'd be that generous? You let me live. Aren't you afraid I never saw you as a threat. There's a boat leaving tonight. It'll take you to Africa. I hope you make it back someday. You vicious bitch! I'm not going to Africa!
The O'Brien family can't hold on any longer.
Easy for you to say. Can't hold on and that's it? How the hell are we supposed to survive? You couldn't raise your son right. Why should the whole O'Brien family pay for it? I go to invoke the special clause and remove Patrick as head of the family.
I second.
You invoke the clause now. What good will it do? It won't fix the crisis. I know you're right.
This is all Vince's doing. He never should have broken that engagement. It brought us to this. We're already here, fighting to save the O'Brien family, which means saving ourselves.
Nice words, but it's been long enough.
Who here has a plan? What exactly do we do?
I have a plan. The only way now is to become a vassal to another family. My father and I are willing to hand over all our holdings. We'll step down from the family head position.
How can you be so reckless? Pledge ourselves to another family, bring in new leadership that strips us of our power.
The Rossettis are directly competing with our operation. Our revenue is collapsing. The O'Briens can't hold on.
Vincent's right. Our income is barely a trickle. We can't service the debts. The hole keeps getting bigger.
No other family is reaching out. The O'Briens can't survive this crisis. If there's no family left, what power do you have? Becoming a vassal means losing a lot of power, but the O'Brien family survive.
This crisis is your doing.
You're right. I'm the O'Brien's sinner. I'll accept any punishment. I renounce my position as heir. I hope by doing this, the Rossettis will let the O'Brien family live.
As head of the O'Brien family, I agree to become a vassal. I will overhelm the seat.
Godmother, it's just as you predicted. The O'Briens have hit the wall. Their tribunal has decided to offer themselves as vassals to a stronger family.
It was inevitable. Have they set the specific terms?
Yes, they'll hand over all core assets. The receiving party assumes all their debts. They're left with nothing. Should we step in and take over?
No need.
What if another family reaches out? Won't everything we've done be for nothing?
Reaching out means declaring war on the Rossettis. Who has the balls for that? No rush. We wait.
Got it. I'll keep a close watch on the O'Briens.
Which what?
Godmother, Vincent is here to see you.
Let him in.
Even getting into your stewie now requires permission.
Status determines everything.
I'm here to formally apologize for all my mistakes. I was a complete idiot.
Everyone chooses their own path. Right or wrong, it's on them. No need to apologize to anyone else.
You were right. Every path has its price. The O'Briens are finished. And I'm broken. The Rossettis and O'Briens were allies for so many years. I'm asking you to consider letting us become your vassal.
I won't waste time. Here's the precondition. I want total control of the O'Brien family.
Fine, but all the Kappas have to agree.
When do we negotiate?
Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock, O'Brien Estate Council Chamber.
I'll be there.
Is there nothing else to say between us?
Leo, show him out.
Please. Now I finally understand what goddamn stupid thing I did.
Salvatore.
This is a formal negotiation. The Rossetti family authority is the Godmother, Vivian.
As I stated before, the precondition for the O'Briens becoming a Rossani vassal is absolute control over the O'Brien family.
Under Rossani control, the O'Briens will lose all autonomy.
Autonomy won't get you through this crisis.
The O'Brien debts are unpayable. If you mortgage your assets and territories you buy, maybe 2 more months.
The O'Briens can become vassals to another family.
Other than the Rossetti, who would dare touch the O'Brien mess? Go ahead, find someone else.
Salvatore, does it really have to be this way?
Vivian's the godmother of the Rossetti family. She decides.
You and Vincent?
This is a formal negotiation.
Let us discuss.
You have 10 minutes. Don't test my patience.
You really intend to take total control of the O'Briens?
It's the precondition.
The O'Brien family will no longer be run by an O'Brien.
The O'Brien family will still exist.
You've changed completely.
I'm the godmother of the Rossetti family.
Do you think the Owen Kappas will agree?
Under your leadership, the O'Briens lost the right to choose.
I regret everything.
I don't regret a thing. Have you reached a decision?
The O'Brien family accepts your terms. We will formally sign the submission documents pending ratification by the Joint Family Arbitration Council.
Marcus, from now on, you are the new head of the O'Brien family. Take control.
Salvatore, from now on the relationship is suzerain and vassal. Remember the boundaries.
I am Vivian, the first godmother in history. Beneath my feet lays my empire, and my story has only just begun.